Okay, welcome to the 2022 Denver Summer Regional of ABT. It's good for us to be back. We've been off for a few weeks, but now we're back. This event is actually three events in one. We have a singles category, a survivor event, and a doubles event. Right now, we're currently finishing up semis. During the semis, they will figure out who has won the survivor event at the conclusion of the semis. We'll also get our 12 semifinalists for our singles event and our 8 teams for our doubles event. So once semis ends, we will have the double event that'll take place first. The 8 teams, they'll cut it down to 4 and then cut it down to 2, and then you'll have your champion. Then the singles event will take the floor with our 12, which will cut to 6 and cut to 3, and then award our champion. So we'll let you watch the end of Game 3 here and heading into Game 4 of semis.
number 270, Steve Duda.
Hey, Steve.
And guys, finish this up. Make sure you take a quick recap to the references of the blue room. And after this, we'll see the 1 game roll off for the 42s and medals. 3-2.
Okay, it looks like we're finishing up the semis. They're in game 4. They're going to tally the scores. Then our first finals will feature the 4 teams that have made it through in the doubles event. Then after they are done, the singles events will take place on the lanes. So we still got a lot of action left today. So hang in there and stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Hey Storm Nation bowlers, Alex Hoskins here with you today, and we are joined by Giorgio Cleanez. Now, Giorgio is our R&D lab tech, and he's quite an accomplished bowler on the lanes himself. Today, he's going to do some testing for us on our brand new 4K fast finish. So Gio, we're actually going to break this test up into two separate tests. So first, we're going to have you take a look at the 4K fast finish against the older 1500 grit polished finish that it replaced. So as a reminder to all of you, 4K Fast is our new smoothest finish that comes out of the factory here, and it's replacing this 1500 grit polished finish. Once we finish and we kind of establish the differences in those, we're going to move over to these two bowling balls here. This third ball has extra shine applied directly over the 4K Fast finish. So if you actually look at this one, it's the shiniest of all of the different test balls here. And then if we go to our fourth test ball here, that has a 500 and 1000 grit Abralon pad with Storm Step 2 over the top. So there's a little bit of teeth underneath there compared to this one, and that's going to give us some differences in performance on the lane. So we'll be comparing those to the 4K Fast finish as well, and we'll see what kind of differences we see on the lane.
To compare these two bowling balls, I'm gonna take the 1500 and polish as my benchmark. And the 4K Fast tends to be a little bit earlier and a bit smoother down the lane.
And I think we could see that as you were throwing the balls, because you were pretty high flush with the 4K Fast finish, and then when you switched to that 1500 grit polish finish, it got a little bit further down the lane a little bit later, and you ended up kind of actually catching a messenger 10 there. For the second test, we had you comparing that 4K Fast finish to two different polished finishes. So first, we had it against Extra Shine directly on top of 4K Fast. Now this was the shiniest finish overall. What did you see out of that ball?
In this particular situation, I felt that this bowling ball went much farther, and when it tried to change direction, it was a little bit behind the pins when it finished a little like pocket.
Right, and that makes sense because that is the shiniest finish, and we just applied that extra shine polish directly onto that 4K Fast finish. So you saw it go a little bit further down the lane, change direction a little harder. Now we did have you compare it to something that had a little bit more teeth under it. That was a 500, 1000, and then Storm Step 2. What did you see out of that ball?
I would say it was right in between 4K Fast and the 4000 with the extra shine.
Right, and that makes sense because we did have some of those lower grits underneath what that polish was masking. So it would make sense that it would fall somewhere in between, and I think we saw that as you were throwing these balls down the lane. All right, bowlers, that wraps up this video on our new 4K Fast finish. Now, hopefully you learned a little bit about our 4K Fast finish and what differences you're gonna see on the lanes compared to some of our other finishing processes. Now, as always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us at tech@stormbowling.com or by phone at 801-723-0403. We employ a full-time technical team that's always here to assist you with any questions or concerns that you might have. Have fun out there and bowl up a storm. Hey Storm Nation bowlers, Alex Hoskins here with you today, and we are joined by Giorgio Cleanez. Now, Giorgio is our R&D lab tech, and he's quite an accomplished bowler on the lanes himself. Today, he's going to do some testing for us on our brand new 4K Fast finish. So Gio, we're actually going to break this test up into two separate tests. So first, we're going to have you take a look at the 4K Fast finish against the older 1500 grit polished finish that it replaced. So as a reminder to all of you, 4K Fast is our new smoothest finish that comes out of the factory here, and it's replacing this 1500 grit polished finish. Once we finish and we kind of establish the differences in those, we're going to move over to these two bowling balls here. This third ball has extra shine applied directly over the 4K Fast finish. So if you actually look at this one, it's the shiniest of all of the different test balls here. And then if we go to our fourth test ball here, that has a 500 and 1000 grit Abralon pad with Storm Step 2 over the top. So there's a little bit of teeth underneath there compared to this one, and that's going to give us some differences in performance on the lane. So we'll be comparing those to the 4K Fast Finish as well, and we'll see what kind of differences we see on the lane.
To compare these two bowling balls, I'm gonna take the 1500 and polish as my benchmark. And the 4K Fast tends to be a little bit earlier and a bit smoother down the lane.
And I think we could see that as you were throwing the balls, because you were pretty high flush with the 4K Fast Finish, and then when you switched to that 1500 grit polish finish, it got a little bit further down the lane a little bit later, and you ended up kind of actually catching a messenger 10 there. For the second test, we had you comparing that 4K Fast Finish to two different polished finishes. So first, we had it against Extra Shine directly on top of 4K Fast. Now this was the shiniest finish overall. What did you see out of that ball?
In this particular situation, I felt that this bowling ball went much farther, and when it tried to change direction, it was a little bit behind the pins when it finished a little like light pocket.
Right, and that makes sense because that is the shiniest finish, and we just applied that Extra Shine polish directly onto that 4K Fast Finish. So you saw it go a little bit further down the lane, change direction a little harder. Now we did have you compare it to something that had a little bit more teeth under it. That was a 500, 1000, and then Storm Step 2. What did you see out of that ball?
I would say it was right in between 4K Fast and the 4000 with the Extra Shine.
Right, and that makes sense because we did have some of those lower grits underneath what that polish was masking. So it would make sense that it would fall somewhere in between, and I think we saw that as you were throwing these balls down the lane. All right, bowlers, that wraps up this video on our new 4K Fast Finish. Now, hopefully you learned a little bit about our 4K Fast Finish and what differences you're gonna see on the lanes compared to some of our other finishing processes. Now, as always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us at tech@stormbowling.com or by phone at 801-723-0403. We employ a full-time technical team that's always here to assist you with any questions or concerns that you might have. Have fun out there and bowl up a storm. Hey Storm Nation bowlers, Alex Hoskins here with you today, and we are joined by Giorgio Cleanez. Now, Giorgio is our R&D lab tech, and he's quite an accomplished bowler on the lanes himself. Today, he's going to do some testing for us on our brand new 4K fast finish. So Gio, we're actually going to break this test up into two separate tests. So first, we're going to have you take a look at the 4K fast finish against the older 1500 grit polished finish that it replaced. So as a reminder to all of you, 4K Fast is our new smoothest finish that comes out of the factory here, and it's replacing this 1500 grit polished finish. Once we finish and we kind of establish the differences in those, we're going to move over to these two bowling balls here. This third ball has extra shine applied directly over the 4K Fast finish. So if you actually look at this one, it's the shiniest of all of the different test balls here. And then if we go to our fourth test ball here, that has a 500 and 1000 grit Abralon pad with Storm Step 2 over the top. So there's a little bit of teeth underneath there compared to this one, and that's going to give us some differences in performance on the lane. So we'll be comparing those to the 4K Fast finish as well, and we'll see what kind of differences we see on the lane.
To compare these two bowling balls, I'm gonna take the 1500 and polish as my benchmark. And the 4K Fast tends to be a little bit earlier and a bit smoother down the lane.
And I think we could see that as you were throwing the balls, because you were pretty high flush with the 4K Fast finish, and then when you switched to that 1500 grit polish finish, it got a little bit further down the lane a little bit later, and you ended up kind of actually catching a messenger 10 there. For the second test, we had you comparing that 4K Fast finish to two different polished finishes. So first, we had it against Extra Shine directly on top of 4K Fast. Now this was the shiniest finish overall. What did you see out of that ball?
In this particular situation, I felt that this bowling ball went much farther, and when it tried to change direction, it was a little bit behind the pins when it finished a little like light pocket.
Right, and that makes sense because that is the shiniest finish, and we just applied that extra shine polish directly onto that 4K Fast finish. So you saw it go a little bit further down the lane, change direction a little harder. Now we did have you compare it to something that had a little bit more teeth under it. That was a 500, 1000, and then Storm Step 2. What did you see out of that ball?
I would say it was right in between 4K Fast and the 4000 with the extra shine.
Right, and that makes sense because we did have some of those lower grits underneath what that polish was masking. So it would make sense that it would fall somewhere in between, and I think we saw that as you were throwing these balls down the lane. All right, bowlers, that wraps up this video on our new 4K Fast finish. Now, hopefully you learned a little bit about our 4K Fast finish and what differences you're gonna see on the lanes compared to some of our other finishing processes. Now, as always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us at tech@stormbowling.com or by phone at 801-723-0403. We employ a full-time technical team that's always here to assist you with any questions or concerns that you might have. Have fun out there and bowl up a storm. Hey Storm Nation bowlers, Alex Hoskins here with you today, and we are joined by Giorgio Cleanez. Now, Giorgio is our R&D lab tech, and he's quite...
know it's very uncommon to have so many doubles teams and not have one bowler in just more than one department. Very unusual. What happens, the bowlers that you see on the lanes are not necessarily bowling with their doubles teammates, so it's double down here. We're going to bowl one game for singles handicap. We'll add that to the bowler that they qualified with. When it's all tabulated, we'll take first, second, third, fourth, and low. And then we'll get into eliminator finals with our singles event. Okay, everybody, those are the rules. Color guards are up. Color on the left, you'll then lead. Good luck.
Teams bowling one game. We will add their score with their handicap to their teammate who is all bowling now, but not necessarily on the same pair. And this will pay off for second, third, and fourth, with the doubles team getting $2,500. And once this is over, we'll get into our eliminator final in our singles event, which will feature our top 12 bowlers. They'll bowl one game, we'll cut to 8. Second game, we'll cut to 4. Third game, we cut to 2, and then they do the one gamer for the $10,000 or $5,000 first place. So right now, you're just watching our doubles finalists bowl their one game, and then we'll get into the singles event.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you can hear me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorcy here with Nolan Carruthers. The team is back. We're back from the dead. After months off of, they went in for all kinds of surgeries and lobotomies and all that stuff. We're back to give you our play-by-play fun. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. We are at Holiday Lanes for the Denver Summer Regional. Right now you're watching our top 4 teams of doubles. So once they bowl their one game, we add their handicap and put their scores together with their partners. Fourth place will be $314, third $626, $1,250 for second, and $2,500 to our doubles champions. Those with 181 doubles entries, and they were paying only $20 each, so not bad.
The Survivor's over, right?
Yes, that was
Beat the board.
Susan Fowler.
Yeah.
Wins $1,250. That's actually her second ABT title. She won a doubles title. I can't remember where we are. And then now Susan just won the Survivor. So now she needs to get her singles, but that's a good start. Susan wins $1,250 for winning our Survivor event. Whoa. That's a good try by Andrew Medrano. It looks like they're in about halfway through their one game. Got some bowlers shooting. You got looks like Mr. Smith's got 107 in a fifth, working on 3 in a row. Of course, we don't know what the handicap differences are. Yeah, let's see. Mr. Kerpeck back from the dead. Josh has been going about 5 years already, believe it or not. Working in California, came back here. Originally, he's out of Rochester, New York.
It's a really nice shot.
If he keeps his speed right, he's very tough to beat, especially in there.
So this tournament started on Friday night.
Yep. Friday night, 7 o'clock. Long 4 days. But you know how much I enjoy pain, so that was no big deal there.
There you go. You're all about pain.
Oh, yeah, please.
How's your ribs?
They still hurt a little bit, but not bad.
So if I elbow you a good one,
You're gonna hurt. I'm gonna
yeah,
kill you.
it's not going to work out. As soon as you catch your breath, right?
Yes, and pick myself up off the ground.
I bet you $5 I could elbow you
Oh yeah.
and be out the door.
Oh,
Before
please.
And in my pickup. Taking my
And
bowling
home.
stuff. And
Probably
maybe-
home. Yeah, folks, sorry we've been away for a while, but we've had all kinds of fun last couple weeks. And we won't see you next week. That is a bye. Next telecast will probably be starting out our new format at Coal Creek Lanes on the 18th of September. Coal Creek's in Lafayette, Colorado, just north of Broomfield, north of Denver. Right now we're in Holiday Lanes in Lakewood.
Do you know who's partnered up here in this?
No, I do not.
I know Josh and Josh Kerpick and Son.
Oh, and Sam?
I'm
Ooh,
pretty sure
okay.
they are.
Well, you don't see, there's 8 bowlers, so there's only one team out there. Nobody's out there more than once.
Okay.
So,
I know Steve Dudek is with Ron Smith.
okay. So there's one. And I would be willing to bet you Medrano's bowling with Ruffino. And if you got Kerpick and Sam, that leaves, what, Eric and Ralph?
There you go.
So we pretty much figured that
Yeah.
out. Hey, we did that without medication, too. That's pretty good. Oops.
Som. Punch out from what he can now. He covers
53
this
is
and punch
supposed
out
to be,
for
right?
203.
203?
This and
Yes, correct.
punch
Yes.
out. Josh has a couple opens. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It sounds different. Josh has 91 in the sixth on a spare.
Ooh, right through the face. Looks like 6, 7, 10.
I think it's the 3, 6, 7.
Oh my goodness. Look at Moses. Oop, there's a bucket in 7. But he's at 2-0 in the ninth.
He
He
go
goes spare
220.
strike, 222 plus
Yeah.
his handicap. That's excellent.
Josh just missed giving that a chance.
Yeah.
I think that's his third open.
Best he can do now is what?
176.
Yeah. Not good.
He's got a chance. Nice
Good
shot.
shot. Yep, 222 with a fill ball. Ooh, that was nice. Seems like he found the one lane and didn't have a clue on the other. But in any event, our only regional champion so far has been Eric Byer.
As far as what?
Regional champions that have won in Denver. Eric, I believe, was our first or second one. Chuck Bazemore is in the spectator booth.
With Steve Ross Kelly.
Yeah,
He looks good.
he does. For those of you that missed Steve, which we lovingly called roadkill, had probably the worst worst battle with COVID. Was in the hospital for a long time.
88 days.
88, can you imagine that? 88 days in
The
the
Pope
hospital.
thought he was trying to catch him at 110, but he didn't catch him.
Yeah.
So the Pope still has the record in the family for 110 days
Not a good one.
on
Yeah.
your back.
Yeah, but Steve's coming through. He's actually starting to pick up a ball and
Yeah.
starting to throw again. But, you know, we got real close to losing Steve, so it's real good that he was strong enough to battle back. And Ron Smith going to shoot 235 scratch.
Yeah. And he's with Dudek.
Yeah, what's Steve got?
And Dudek shot
Going
one.
to shoot 190.
That might win it.
Yeah, it could.
I would kind of.
We
Where's
have to make
Dudek
them your
at?
favorite.
Where's he at?
Right here.
Oh,
Shoot
that's right.
2-0. 203.
Oh, I'm going up. Thank you.
You're going to go out on a limb?
I'm going to pick them right now.
Sun comes up a little late. He can go spare straight for 180. Or no, strike spare for 180. Yeah,
That's not going to be enough for those two.
no. Like I said, not bad prize money, though.
I think it's. How much is it to win it?
2,500.
$12.50 a piece.
Yep. And 1250, 626, 314. Our Survivor event top 5, the ones that survived, got 1250, 6 1/4, 313, 157, and 100. We had 180 Survivor entries and 181 doubles entries, 220 singles.
Wow.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's a holiday weekend.
Of course.
And it's the last good weekend of the season.
Well, it's the end of the summer,
Yeah.
technically. We'll have people up in the mountains trying to get home for the next 3 days.
Yeah,
looks like, what do we got? We got Ralph Pruitt finishing up, Josh Kerpick finishing up.
165. It's got to be Smith and Dudek that won this, I think.
Well, you know, your powers of observation have always been amazing.
Oh, that's.
So
Right now I'm trying to find a little ketchup bottle. See if I can observe that.
All right. So now we're going to go through and tabulate, and we'll give you our results for our doubles while Nolan gets some nourishment.
Yeah, geez, I've been working my butt off.
I know. It's crazy. Okay. Okay, so Denise David has given me the recaps. Oh, actually not that. Holy moly. High game with handicap looks like Ron Smith at 259. So you got to like his chances with his doubles partner, whoever that is. Moses Rufino, 253. Great. Okay, we're going to add these together with their handicaps, and we'll get to your results in a couple minutes. Meanwhile, while we're doing that, step aside for a couple minutes here, and we'll get our first round of Survivor finalist recaps on the floor, ready to go.
That's good pick. Third place, Ralph Stewart. Third fire. Second place, Andrew Ludrano, Roses Rufino. And your doubles champion, Ron Smith and Steve Beach. Congratulations.
Here we're holding them up for practice. Again, this is our top 12 singles leaders. And out of these 12 bowlers, we will only take 4 away. Cut to the top 8. For the 4 bowlers that don't advance, they'll each receive $250. After this round, we'll redraw with the 8 bowlers that are left. Do the same thing. Cut to the top 4. Redraw, get down to 1 and 2. They'll bowl a match, and $5,000 for first, $2,500 for second. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Bowler on the left's going to lead.
So they didn't put the handicaps in up
No,
there.
no. Bowler on the left. So you got Codell Sharman on lanes 3 and 4. Codell was out of Fort Collins, now living in Nebraska. Came over with his youngest son, and April, his wife, came over for this weekend. Good seeing Codell back.
Any Utah bowlers in this
No,
one?
no. We had one Vegas bowler
Yeah.
that I'm aware of who made the cut. Didn't see any Salt Lake bowlers. Oops. Mr. Holden flags the 5-9. Not a good start. Again, they're not bowling against each other, folks. It's out of these 12 people, they want to be the top 8 with scores. The bottom 4 will be done and take home $250. Again, Nolan, we were talking about that new format that we're going to do starting in 2 weeks at Cold Creek. You've had a chance to look at. What do you think?
I like it.
What was the big attraction for you?
Well, there's a couple.
Okay.
The one I like is that everybody can bowl everything.
Yes.
You can bowl the 40 clean. You can bowl for the 300 pots. I don't understand how much. Is that still $1 or is it 5?
No, it's going to be.
To get in the 40 clean, how much?
Oh, it's going to be 10.
$10.
Because no, it's all going into the clean because no instant.
Okay.
Then you have those options of if you go clean one game, we offer you 100, or we do a Monty Hall on you. And you roll the dice. Tell me you want to keep going. If you go clean 2 games, you go to 300. 3 games to 500, and then if you want to try going 40 and breaking that $6,700 jackpot in half, or
Right.
be a sweet payday.
Yeah.
Almost 2,900.
It would be hard to not keep the 500.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's where. It
Yeah,
really,
and that's what we talked about off
Yeah.
camera. Yeah, 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
200. Well, 300. If you're feeling good, you'll keep going. But once you get to 500, you really got to think about that.
Yeah. You've
But at
already-
least there are options, which is awesome.
Right.
And then separate qualifying by division through the semis. Top 8 every week, no matter what, as far as entries go. We have lowered the Masters to 180 and up and Classic 179 and under to make the field as even as possible with our active membership base.
And you changed the handicap.
Handicap is now 70% of 215 instead of 70% of 225. And then we'll address that 300 pot probably after the first of the year. We'll see how guys are doing. If it looks like that's a little tough to reach, even with their handicap, we'll lower the 300 maybe
cap.
to 290 or 285.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how that goes. But I'm excited. I really am.
Oh, there's a
And
lot
we've
of-
lowered the entry fee.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Well, it brings the high game pots way up.
Oh, yeah.
And it pays 2 places. So that's
Minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
And instead of winning $8 or $9 for a high game pot,
Yeah.
you
You'll
win
win
50 or
40,
60,
50,
or
yeah, exactly.
depending on the size of that squad.
Right. And that's the way it used to be. You used to walk in saying, if I can just do one of these things, I got my money back. And
Yeah.
regardless of what happens now, I can go ahead and bowl again.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. And, I'm taking a little bit of a hit because I am dropping the entry fee. My expenses are still the same, but you know what? I think that the increase in participation will more than take care of that. That's what I'm banking on anyway. And we'll see what happens.
If the word gets out
Yeah.
and people start bowling it and realize that there's so many ways to break even.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of ways that it's not just making the finals. You've got 3 sweepers that you could win a sweeper.
Oh,
and
God, yeah.
You've paid for your whole.
The whole weekend almost, yeah. And that's the idea. The more information we get out to them so they can see exactly all the ways that they can cash. And with the drop in the entry fee, that gives them the opportunity to bowl in more side pots.
Yes.
Where they're spending the same amount of money they spent before, but with a lot more return.
Yeah.
Yes. Hear that, Pogey? You might have to come out and bowl again.
Yeah, and
No cheesecake.
I don't think you need to bring the cheesecake. We have people here that make it, right?
I've heard that, yeah.
He might open up a business.
That means he would stick around, though.
Yeah. Well, he'll end up here anyway. Eventually, he'll move to Colorado. That's my
but he
bet.
could do that Carlos Bakery thing where he
Get him
makes
a
it
little
there
food
and ships them,
Yeah. Let's just get him a food truck.
There
He
you
can
go.
run around with that,
There you go.
doing cupcakes and cheesecakes,
Brownies.
brownies.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And it looks like got a couple people in the top 12 here that are struggling out of the gate. Again, we have that Triple Crown bonus feature, which is not going to happen because
Yep.
Susan Fowler won the Survivor, and what do we say?
Steve
Dudek and Ron Smith won the double, so that Triple Crown bonus, even if it got hit, was going to go up about $1,200–1,300 for the next one in November. I gotta love that thing. Keep going.
Now, what's November?
It's another regional here. It's the fall regional,
Oh.
the week before Thanksgiving,
Oh.
and then you have the fall national in October at South Point. The winter national second week of February, which will be at Sunset Station,
Oh.
and we'll go from there. Ron Smith's throwing a good ball today
Yeah,
so far.
he is. He went through a stretch there where he was really
Oh my goodness.
struggling.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing I like about changing the average divisions. We have probably 7 to 10, quote, master bowlers that are stuck at 190. Meaning that I don't want to
see
put
where
them in the
you're going.
classic division because I believe they're too strong. But they're really struggling in the Masters. So by dropping it to 180,
They're going to
I
get
can.
a few pins.
They're going to get them a few more pins, make them competitive again, and we'll just go from there. The whole thing
So
with
they get
me,
they
the
get
whole
a
thing
few
with me
more
is
pins.
just
I get less.
Well, because of the handicap base change, everybody loses 7 pins.
But because of the change from 190 to 180,
Right.
those in the 190 to 193, 194 range, they're going to get more because they've been maxed out at 24, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. And again, that gives me more flexibility to try to make them competitive. I was pretty much locked into where they were going to go, which, isn't fair. But I didn't want them in the wrong division. So that means I believe that all of us now in the United States are all at 70% of 215.
Okay.
I was the only one still doing the original 70% of 225. But I caved in after I was bribed.
Yeah. And the top 8 to the finals, regardless of
Right.
injuries.
Yes.
That's interesting
Yes.
because Once you get to the finals,
Anything can happen. Yep. And the more I can put in there, the better opportunity I have to make even more money. And that's really what you want to try to do. Everybody's going to have their day. Some people are going to grind, but you know what? Bottom line is they're going to make some money.
Yeah.
And they can come back the next week and not worry about scrimping on something else to be able to bowl. I don't want them to do that.
Is there any, well, Barry Powell's got a solid game. 100 in the fifth.
Yeah. He's doing the old Dutch 200.
Not no more.
Not no more. Oh, yeah, he still is.
Is he?
Yeah, he can't carry
Oh,
lane
okay.
4, but he's crushing lane 3. And Montoya. Rumor has it that Montoya is the early favorite.
He's got 95 in the fifth.
Okay. But again, scores aren't that
No.
important early. It'll get more important as we move along. Remember, folks, now I don't know these that are not in the Metro Denver area, but our leagues have started, I think, anywhere from 1 or 2 weeks already. Those of you probably on the East Coast that don't start till after Labor Day, get your game sharp. Go see your pro shop professional. Got a lot of new equipment hitting the market right now. They'll be able to give you all the goodies. You wanted to get that done and be ready when your league starts. Got some great ball drillers in Denver, that's for sure. We got the man who can never shut up, Zach Enders at Highland Park, who does a fantastic job drilling equipment. Him and Eddie, you want to definitely get up there if you're up north and see those two guys. Clark Friesen at Sweetheart, and of course our own Rob Warner at Coal Creek.
And our boys here at Holiday.
Boys here at Holiday, John Johnson, Ricky Schaefer. We got
Brian's drilling balls now.
Mike
Brian
Tabucci
Montoya.
at Zon Westminster. Al Wolf having 2 shops now at Wheat Ridge and Littleton. And of course you got smiling Don Patterson with Steve Badavinik and Tyson Lundquist at Bowler's Choice. I know it's not Bowler's Choice. Bowling Dynamics Pro Shop in Arapahoe Bowl. So we got some great ball drillers in town. Take advantage of them, folks. They have a lot of knowledge. Get you in the right equipment based on what your game allows you to do. Make you a better player. Come on out and have some fun. Actually, this day's going very, very smoothly. Started out at 10 o'clock with a huge last chance squad.
I nearly came to bowl. Well,
for practice for the
yeah,
Cousin
well, I
Jared
thought
Mayer.
about hooking up with doubles with somebody.
We had 60 doubles teams this morning.
I believe it.
Yeah, we ended up with 181 doubles teams, 180 survivor entries, 220 singles entries.
Barry Powell still has that Dutch 200 going.
Hey, you know what? Right now, I'll take that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Beat me with 200. Yeah. Ron Smith is throwing a good ball right now. He really is. He's probably the loosest one I've seen and the most consistent. But again, it's early. A lot of things change. Ryan Montoya at 7.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. You know what he's saying? Hey, what about lane 8?
Yeah. Who's on the same pair as Barry?
Codell Chardon.
He's got it going pretty good.
Yeah. Oop, right through the
Take
face.
that.
478. Yeah, folks, Nolan and I are glad to be back. Nolan had some family issues he had to deal with, and we give him and his brother Scott all our condolences. They lost their father last week. And then, of course, my wife and I very, very happy to not be pushing up daisies. We were hit head on 6 weeks ago, coming back from a bowling qualifier, and very fortunate to get out of our vehicle almost unscathed, a couple fractures, but no major broken bones, and I can still add in my head.
Your numbers are good.
My numbers are good. So just very happy to be back. I missed 5 tournaments, which drove me crazy, but could have been a lot worse.
You were thinking 8.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what they were telling me initially. Since all my right side ribs are fractured and sternum, and they told me, yeah, it could take 8 weeks, but I actually feel pretty good. I'm not going to push it, of course.
No, you seem pretty normal for the most part.
For me, I mean, what is normal? Come on, Susan, hold on. There we go. Yeah, the thing that I noticed, though, I tried to swing just a 12-pound ball.
Yeah.
And I'm right-handed. And with those right side rib fractures, I just can't do it right now. So I'll take my time. When I get ready, I'll have Mr. Diaz fix me, and
you'll be fine.
We'll be ready to go.
A little bit, no.
The wild thing is, for some of these bowlers, they've done a lot of bowling today. You remember that one stretchy you went through where you, two special entry squads, semifinals, and then going from 5th seed all the way up. That's a lot of bowling.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Susan's had a good weekend so far.
It was 4 games, 8 games, 11 games, 15.
Yeah, 15 games. Yep.
And I won it.
Yep. And you went straight to the hospital.
No,
actually, I take that back. You went straight to the bar.
My arms, that's
a lot of bowling.
Yeah. 2 months later, I quit.
Yeah.
That's when my shoulder was done.
Yep.
And I brought that back. I feel like I brought it back without surgery.
Yeah. Oops. Just about wrapping up round number 1 here at Holiday Lanes for our singles for our summer regional. Again, this tournament featured a $2,500 Triple Crown bonus. If anybody happened to win all 3 events, we had $2,500 on top of first place prize money. They could have walked out of here with $10,000. But not going to happen. So we're going to roll that money over into November.
So how many regionals are going to happen here now?
We're going to have 4.
4.
That was my new contract negotiation. I demanded 4.
Demanded it.
So realistically, you're looking at May, August, November, March as kind of target
about
dates.
Labor Day? Would you do it again, regional? I mean, this one did kind of catch fire the last couple days, but Friday, Saturday was...
And everything, everything depends on so much. Weather.
Oh, yeah.
What else is going on in town? The great part about it is that if people all had something to do on a holiday weekend, but they had a certain time or day that they could bowl, they did it, which gave them the flexibility to make it a success. So the one in November is Saturday, Sunday only, so they're going to be packed. They're going to be packed because that's a week before Thanksgiving. And then we'll do, I think we do Thanksgiving doubles at Island Park.
So Brian Montoya, 208, I believe, with his sticks. I think he gets 16.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He went 192.
Sure. Barry went 196 with about 23, so he's close.
I think he's moving on.
Yeah. And it looks like Mr. Higgins is going to shoot 90 or deuce, and with his sticks, he should advance. The 147 down there doesn't look good.
No.
So we shall see. Also want to thank my floor directors for coming out and working all weekend. You got Ken and Connie Bailey. You got Philip and Denise David. We have Mark Yates and his wife, Jana. And of course, Myron and Julie Mitchell, our national directors. And I got to, and I really got to shout out to Myron and Julie, who did a great job for me. I mean, I could have literally been out 5-6 weeks. There would be no tournaments in town.
Right.
They drove 8 hours every week.
Twice.
From Salt Lake to Denver and then back to make sure you guys had an event planned every weekend. So I can't thank them enough. And believe me, the membership thanks them. It's anytime you give them a chance to bowl. Round number 1, which means we're going to eliminate our 4 lowest scores. So our cut for round 1 was +9.
+9.
And we'll make that announcement. We'll reshuffle and we'll start with round 2. So I'll step aside for just a second and then we'll get these guys going. Survivor format. We're down to 8 bowlers. Top 4 scorers will advance with their handicap. They're going right into match play at this time. Bowler on the left will lead. So it looks like on 3 and 4 we have Josh Kerpeck, Ron Smith.
Did Barry Powell advance?
Yes, he did. He's on 9 and 10, I believe. All right, there we go. Nathan starts out with a 5-pin, so everybody's got their hand up. Free alcohol in the works.
Do you have the handicaps of
do.
anybody?
No. We'll do that when we get to the top 4.
All right. I just kind of want to know what's
Yeah.
going on here.
Just listen to me all ID and you agree to it.
I know what. I don't know. How much does Kerpik get? 16, I think.
Might be right. Ron's going to be in the 23 range. Vasquez is probably going to be close to the same. Looks like right now you got the one that has the most handicap right now. That's left is Paul Holden on 11 and 12. Paul out of Louisville. Oh, 4-9. Probably one of the better balls he's thrown all day.
There's Higgins.
Yep. Crosses over 3-5-6. He's probably got the second most handicap. There we go. Let's start by Barry Powell.
Half this field moves on.
Yep.
The other half gets $500. Right?
Correct.
That's not bad.
No, and then round 3, third and fourth place get 1,000 each, and then you go 5,000, 2,500. Don't forget though, we get a piece of that.
Oh, we do?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
There we go.
2-7 for
Yeah.
Ron Smith.
Seen one double so far, and I think that's Barry Powell out of the gate. So
the top 4 will be on lanes 3, 4, 7, and 8.
Correct.
And then the championship on 5 and 6.
Correct. Ooh, nice shot. Well, Mike starts out with a double. Mike Vasquez. Mike's game has been up and down, up and down, up and down. He was up, you were down.
Yeah.
Now you're up, he's down.
Oh, I'm kind of up. I don't know.
Well, you're not going. You're not going in the wrong. You're not going in the wrong direction.
No.
But you know, again, your shoulder is.
Yeah, that's helped a lot.
Yes, because you got a lot going on for a guy your age.
Yeah, I can't. I bet 55 sucks.
Oh, that's right. You can't remember that far back.
Yeah. No, listen. That could be 3. Oh, that's just not right. Get 2.
Especially on a double.
Yeah, that's 4.
Yep. Oh, look at Barry. Front 3. Codell Charlotte.
Kirkpick carried that Brooklyn. That one before that, he just smoked it.
It is good to see Josh back in all seriousness.
It
Hard
too.
to believe he's been gone for 5 years already.
Yeah, time flies,
Wow.
doesn't it?
Went to California.
Doesn't seem 5 years ago.
No, it sure doesn't. Oops. Oh, we got lucky. 136 instead of the washout. Also, I want to shout out, great job by Chris Kelso, mechanic here in Lane Man. Of course, you have Derek Fawcett, the proprietor, with his wife, and Cindy Gerard, who's been here since she was old enough to crawl. All did a great job. They really did. Anybody I failed to mention here, don't take it personally. Don't know all your names, but the whole weekend went very, very well.
It really did.
Wow. It's nice where you don't have to worry anything about just doing
Yeah.
what you have to do. Oh, you got lucky there. Almost left a 6-7. Ooh, another 5-pin for Mr. Higgins. Jeff is a pit boss up in Cripple Creek.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So does he live in the Springs?
No, he lives in, I believe, well, he was living in Kremling. And I know he's got a P.O. box in Cripple Creek. I'll bet you he still lives in Kremling. That's a long drive.
That's a long drive.
Yes, it is. That's how much he loves the bowl. But his whole family are
No,
bowlers.
I mean, he lives in
Kremling.
and works in
at
Cripple Creek?
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Yeah.
Josh Kirkpick's going for 3 in a row. In the second frame, he just crushed this shot. And again.
Nice. He likes that pair. Ooh, Mike came up high, but just leaves the 3-6. Mike Vasquez. Mr. Powell, double spare strike. Holden and Charvet look like they're grinding on 11 and 12. Again, folks, you're going to love this for those of you that live in the Lakewood area and know where Holiday Lanes is. Again, it's Colfax and Kipling. Major renovations are underway. New lanes will be installed probably in the next 5-6 weeks. They'll work around their leagues and get that all taken care of, which they've been waiting to do for the last 2 years. COVID did a number on them as far as getting their improvements taken care of. But if you think about it, you know, Highland Park got renovations, they got done. Shannon and Chad Cantwell at Sweetheart just put lanes in, and people said they did a fantastic job. Installation was great. Holiday's going to be doing the same. It's nice to see the proprietors putting money back into their businesses. They are the ones that care about the league bowlers. They have, that is their desire.
Yeah.
Crossover strike for Mr.
Higgins.
Oh, and by the way, we forgot to mention our summer bonus points contest winners.
You had 4 of them.
Yep. I know that Alicia Bisbee out of Arvada won the top 20 drawing for, she had her choice of a Vegas package for October or free entries for a full year in every singles event. She took the entries. Again, she's got 3 kids. A lot easier for her to, her and her husband Rob to bowl the ABT on a regular basis, and one of them getting a freebie. That really helps.
Nice shot. He needed that.
Oh, sure did.
Because he's starting to get in trouble.
Yeah. And then Mark Yates Jr. gets free entries for a year, Classic Division. Hold. Nope, Can't get that 6-pin to kick forward.
That's the best shot he's had for a few frames.
Yeah.
Mike pulled that one.
Yeah, badly.
Oh, that's a tough lead
Bad
right
lead.
there.
We
I
got
hate
that
that
right.
thing.
The only good thing is he's on a strike.
Yeah.
73 and a fourth. So he's on a 190 grind right now. Again, all they have to do is be in the top 4.
I think Kirpik's leading the field right now.
Yeah, I would say Kirpik and Powell.
Strike here, he's at 118 in the 5th.
Nope. That's high. He got lucky.
It's the
think
kind
it's-
of breaks you like to get
Yeah.
right there.
I think it's the first time he has not struck on 4.
I think you're right.
It's been pretty automatic. He pulled that one. 3-6-10 for Barry Powell. Got 106 in the 5th, working on the mark, so he's in pretty good shape.
It's a nice shot.
That's a great comeback by Mike. It's a shame, though. Open in between 2 strikes. That's not going to help. Going to have to put something together. 97 in the 6th, strike in the 7th.
We go to Nashville Friday.
Ah, that's right. You and Michelle.
Yeah,
Can't believe your anniversary. How many years are now?
5.
God, it goes so
I know.
fast.
It's just crazy, isn't
Yeah.
it? Seems like I met her like 2
3
weeks
weeks ago.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, that's awesome. And she's never been there, so that's going to be great.
yeah. Neither one of us have.
Oh, you haven't
so-
either?
No.
Okay.
4 days.
And my wife grew up with country music, even though she was born in Pennsylvania.
You ever been there?
No, have not. And actually, I had a chance to go to Branson, and we missed up on that, too. I would have liked to go on there, too.
Yeah.
Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, our anniversary's Friday. We leave Friday morning at 6:20. We get there at 10. We come back Monday morning around 8:30 or something.
Yeah, and
Been
that's
there.
the good news, bad news about being your own boss.
Yeah,
You know,
the guys don't
obviously-
pay.
Right.
No vacation
Yeah,
pay.
Michelle is away from her stylist job, so she got to get back in it to make some money. And obviously,
Yeah.
you with your truck, you got to
Yeah.
get back there and move some stuff around.
I haven't had a full week because of everything going on.
Sure.
And I want to say maybe 6-7 weeks. And next week will be a 3-day week.
Right.
And then the week after that, a 4-day. Josh is still clean.
Nathan chops the 2 off the 5.
Boy, that right lane's got Mike going.
Yeah. He's buffaloed.
Took an early.
Yeah, sure is. Ooh.
Left that sucker again.
Yep. 3-4-7.
Well, he picked it up last
3-6-7.
time.
Yes, he did.
I kind of think he needs to again.
Yeah. At this point, when you're looking at top 4 out of the 8, you pretty much got to figure the number's going to be around deuce.
Yeah. A little higher than the last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. Nice
Oh!
shot.
Twice in a row.
Yeah, twice in 3 frames he picked that up.
Okay, I get his point. Now you can stop.
Yeah.
doing it. I think that's what he's saying to himself.
Gee.
And Ron's at a monument in between Castle Rock and Colorado Springs.
Mike opened.
Oop. It's not good. Strike open will not get you anywhere. Best he can do now is 185 scratch.
That could be trouble.
Yeah. Ooh. And then Nathan barely makes a 1-2-4.
Nice shot by Ron
Tell you
Smith.
what, Ron's a grinder. He's a grinder.
Set the 10th up, Mike. Right here.
Oh, go.
You got
Yes,
it.
all right.
He's got the 7 down. He's on the right lane in the 10th.
Yes.
So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, he's going to need it.
Looking early. Looking early. Right lane.
Okay. Jeff with a strike. Boom. Oh, came up
He
late.
got it.
Oh, are you kidding me? Get out the barf bags, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what that great roll will get you.
Yes, yes.
I mean,
he rolls the ball so well.
he's
off
got
his hand.
so much on it.
Yeah. So smooth. Doesn't even look like he's trying. Almost like Kelso.
And now he's really in a good spot right now.
Oh, yeah.
To move to the top 4.
Yeah.
He's going deuce.
Well, yeah, with his handicap, yeah, if he just spares here, he's at 90-something scratch. Ron Smith,
Higgins.
he actually can go 217 scratch, so those two might be battling out for two of the top 4 spots. And
5.
ooh, for the break he got on the other lane,
Yeah.
he didn't get a break on that. Ooh, look at that. 4-9, Barry Powell.
Yeah, I think Barry's still okay.
Yeah, he's going to shoot almost deuce scratch. He'll be okay. Jeff Higgins, well, came up light, but leaves a 1-2-8. I feel like I'm at Fenway Park.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, we can give you these seats.
Yeah.
Left field, first base side. You're about 10
10
rows off.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you you're sitting in right? The I-beam's right in front of you.
Josh
And of course, the
Brown.
guys around you love you. Go, hey, buddy, sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Phillies are gagging.
Yeah, they had it going for a minute, man.
I think they're 1-5 or 1-6 in the last 7 games, and they're losing to teams they shouldn't be losing to.
Nice
Lose 2 out of 3 to
shot.
Arizona and get swept by the Giants. Not good.
That's a huge double for
Sure
Ron
is.
Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Covered that.
Ooh, I liked Mike's shot, but he goes weak 10.
Ron covered the 3-6-7 twice. And just doubled. And he's
puts
sitting
him in.
good. He's
Yeah.
sitting really
Sure.
well.
Puts him in.
He gets this one here.
Even if he opens, he shoots deuce with handicap. So, a couple grinders out there. Nathan's only going to shoot 170.
That's probably not going
Scratch.
to work.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
Mikey. Need a score correction. On 7 and 8. Score correction. That's the fastest I've seen Bailey move in 7 years. The last time I took him to a free buffet.
He's on that, isn't he?
He got that right. As soon as he heard prime rib, he was a shot. Yeah, unfortunately, Mike misses that 10. 153, he's toast.
Yeah, he's
Not good.
He's done.
Yeah. Looks like everybody's done except for Kerpeck and Smith, and they're in the 10th frame.
195 for Ron Smith. Told you.
Yeah, well, you called that one.
Yeah.
He got that Kerpeck roll.
Plus his sticks.
Yep.
So I think
shoot
he's
2-teen.
Yeah.
High 2-teen. Yeah, he'll be okay.
Kerpick's fine.
Yeah. I mean, best case scenario, 2 1/4 plus 16. And like I said, even if he opens, he shoots 2-0.
Right.
Gotta like that.
It's going to be 220s.
Yeah. Again, everybody comes back down to us now. Nolan, round 3 will be 3, 4, and 7 and 8. Look at that. Nice. I love when you see the 5-pin just shoot sideways and drill the 7 out.
Yeah, locked. He's in.
Yeah.
So not knowing for sure, I'm going to go Kerpick, Smith, Powell. Mike and Trujillo got in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe Codell. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard to say down there.
Yeah, it's a ways.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Especially when I'm legally blind. I can't even see
Out of
you.
both eyes.
Yes. Now, I'm
But you
laughing, I
drive
said,
well. You
You
drive.
know, yeah.
You've never tore anything up.
Stayed on my side.
Crush that sucker.
Thank God he didn't need it. That was a great shot. Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm telling guys, I said, after I get everything fixed and I can actually see what I'm looking at,
Yeah, what's going to
realize
happen?
how bad I'll bowl.
Oh, you might.
No, don't even think about it.
I've got a cataract in my left eye, and it feels like there's dirt in it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Well, what I like about it is they told me no matter how good or bad that is, do it once, it's over with. And mine's in the very early stages. I'm going to get it done.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way. All right, Josh Kerpick finishes up with a nice 215 scratch. And that'll do it for round 2. Again, the 4 bowlers that fail to advance will each receive $500. When we come back for round 3, again, your contestants will be on 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. And we'll be back in just a moment. Again, you're watching Neo Prism Media. Rob Warner at the controls. We woke him up like 6 hours ago, and he's still here.
Is he still standing?
Well, he's bending over.
Okay.
I think he's holding on to the table.
All right.
But anyway, we'll be back, folks. Nicholas Source here. Nolan will be with me in just a second. Again, we got Rob Warner at controls. Ken Bailey, floor director, right in front of me, making sure that things go smoothly. Codell Charvet from Fort Collins, now living in Nebraska and making it a weekend. Bringing his lovely wife April down in the sun. Having some fun in the Mile High City. Josh Kerpick going to lead off on lane 7. Now we're down to 4 bowlers, folks. Top 2 scores advance. The 2 other scores will take 3rd and 4th at a tie.
No worries, thank you, sir.
Each bowler will get $1,000. All right, so strike for Charvet and Powell. Josh Kerpeck has struck. Ron Smith leaves a bucket. Harry Powell comes out with a double. Hard to predict who's going to win this, because it's one game and that's it. You shoot 170 and win, and shoot 240 and lose. You just never know. Hold and get out of there. Nope. 6-7 for Codell. And Ron Smith makes the bucket. Ooh, nice try. Got a number for that second round was 219 to advance. And he gets a 7 to fall. All right. I was telling everybody, Nolan, it took 219 to advance out of that round.
I thought it was going
a
to.
little bit higher than what we thought.
I thought it would go up.
Now we got 4 guys. What do you think now? Guys have been bowling pretty good.
Well, I'm going Kerpick.
Okay. And that you should.
Well, I'm just about Kerpick,
So
Ron Smith.
He's the odds-on favorite, I would think. You know what? I'm going to take the dark horse. I'm going to take the only non-champion in the group. I'm going to take Codell Charvet. See what happens. I know he's grinding here. He went open, but hey, what the hell?
Did they put the handicaps in for these guys?
They did not.
Oh. Do you know
But
them?
Believe it or not.
I'm going to go get them.
Yeah, okay. And I'm going to tell you, Covell will have the most, and Kerpeck should have the least.
I'll be back.
But it's going to be close.
I'm going to go get them.
Okay. Good job, dude.
All right. What the hell are they?
Barry Powell starts out the front 4. Codell gets 38. Yeah, he gets the most handicap. Everybody else is in the 20s or less. But of course, Codell's got Mark open. And then we have Barry Powell at 23. Ron Smith will be close to that.
I think Josh is 16.
Okay.
6.
Yep, 16 for Josh.
And
24 for him.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good job. As always, Nolan right on top of it.
Yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it. Who does? Smith. 24. Now I can kind of tell who the hell's doing something here.
Yeah. All right, Codell comes back after that open in the second and third with a spare. Basically has a almost a 2-mark advantage in handicap over the other contestants. So
Nice shot.
even though it looks bad, he's not out of it by any stretch.
So how did you pair them up?
Just
See?
luck of the draw.
Luck of the draw?
Luck of the draw. Just pulled a recap.
Okay.
especially when they're not bowling each other. And they're close enough that they can see what's going on.
Right. Well, Barry started with the front four.
Yeah.
There you
Ooh,
go.
major break.
Yeah.
Just leaves a 4-7. And Ron Smith was a little lucky there, leaving only the 6-pin. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do on my weekend off next week.
Well, you're going to walk around with a cane and a German Shepherd.
Pretty
That's
much.
what you're going to do.
I need one of those tin cups. I figure if I go down to one of the busier intersections, I could probably make about
could make
$45
You
an
might
hour.
be surprised. You might quit this gig.
Well, yeah, it's tax-free money.
It-
As long as I don't get mobbed, I'll be all right.
Hold a sign up of a little girl, a little,
Oh,
little girl
God,
in a
yeah.
little pink hat.
Yeah.
Put Joanne on the other corner.
God.
Get that walking cast out. Put her over there with
Yeah,
that.
hey, we'll have to use that again.
And a picture of your car after it got hit.
Yeah.
Help, please.
Look at that. The Toyota accordion.
Nice shot, Barry.
Yeah. 4-bagger spare strike.
Pin in the channel on 8.
Mr. Bailey's on it right away. Here she comes.
She does not want to take that walk. You're all alone, girl.
Yeah. We're going to get her on camera, make
You're
it
going
worse.
to be on camera
Yep.
right now.
And I don't know her name, but you know what? She is a pretty good bowler in her own right.
Yeah.
I've seen her throw a ball, and I was very impressed. I'll have to get her name, make her famous.
So she did that very well.
Yeah, she ran the counter for us, I think, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday day. Yeah, she's been here just about every day. Gave her a little sleep last night, and now she comes back.
Kirkpatrick's got like 16 frames clean in a row.
Oh, speaking of opens, Codell opened it.
Got away with one there.
Ash gets a double spare double.
Yeah, that's big.
And you gotta, you gotta be lucky too. You have to be.
You got to get a break.
Sure. Looking forward to going back to South Point in October.
Yeah, I am too.
Nice shot. Boy, he's got 3 wired, and he's really struggling with 4. Ron Smith goes
He
high.
got
And
that 10
he's
out.
been kicking splits out. He's been
Man.
lucky.
And the 2 he left, he covered.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
great
money.
shot.
Yep. 4-bagger spare double. Could max out at 278. Yeah, that'd be hard to beat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Barry has, he short arms it.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
But he's
he
always done
does
it.
it.
It's consistent.
He's always done it.
Yep. I think even Joey tried to get him to extend his arm, get through the ball, but he's done this for so long.
No,
and
it's his thing.
It's his thing. Yep, and you can't argue against success. Smith,
a good
Andy
shot.
Close.
Get out of
Oh,
there.
and he does kick out to 7. That's a good little match going on there. These scores are going to be high, Nolan.
Yeah. Well, it should go up
Yeah.
every
Yeah, it should.
round. It
Yep.
should, the cut should go up, and it has.
Yep. Drop that a little bit. Get a hold or no?
I don't know if this one's going to get to the 220s,
No.
but you're going to be teens. I'll
Oh,
bet you
yeah,
that.
easily. Well, you figure, like I said, just the top 2. He's on a 278 pace. Kirkpatrick's on a 250 pace. Actually, he's on a 270 pace, 277. So there's some big numbers out there right now. Codell, okay, gets a spare. And Kirkpatrick came up high, leaves the
He's starting to
6-10.
come up high now.
Yeah. I think he was a little off balance on that. Again, remember, as well as Josh Bowles, he hasn't bowled a lot. he's shaking the rust off. How would you like to shake the rust off like this?
Well, he's been bowling.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
I mean, before he came out in California, he was getting some pretty serious lessons.
Good, good.
He was bowling quite a bit.
Good.
And I think he's in the league up in Greeley.
Oh,
with
the Bud
Zach.
League?
I
Yeah.
think so. but
Bud League on Wednesday?
I think so.
That's a good league. I was asking Frankie Gaccioni if he was going to bowl that again. He's going to sub.
Yeah.
And I guess whatever he's got going on. But he's going to sub for the team that he normally bowled on.
Nice
Ooh.
shot.
Wow, he carried that. He carried
I'm,
that.
I'm putting Barry Pell in the
Oh, yeah.
championship right now.
I got to agree with you. It's a crapshoot.
And right now, Ron Smith is ahead of
Josh
Kerpick. Well, he gets 8 more pins, one, and he's ahead by 8, so he's up 16 on him. Because this one's over. This one's over.
Oh yeah. Kerpick can shoot 2 1/4 plus 16 for a 240 max.
And he's high
He's
again.
high again. Losing it. And Barry, no baby split. 310.
And that's all right. He's in the 10th. He's already
Oh yeah.
out.
He's going to shoot 240 even if he opens. Great game. So he's in for sure. And he covers. Good job. 256 with a fill ball.
This is a big spare shot for
Sharp
Josh
for
right
Kerpick,
here.
Absolutely.
Really big. Perfect.
Good, perfect, yep.
And if Ron Smith doubles here, he's putting the heat on.
Best Josh can do is 212 scratch. Codell, he can go
253 for Barry
Yeah.
Powell. Plus
Codell
23.
can go buck 80, but he gets 38.
276 for Powell. A
You gotta
double.
like that.
This big shot.
Did he get it?
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, couldn't get the 10 out. He's carried that like 2 or 3 times. Nope, Codell can't double. So the best Codell's going to do is
Yeah,
160 plus 38.
he's out.
He's going to be out. So now it's down to Josh Kerpick and Ron Smith.
Oh,
And
Ron.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That was a major boo-boo. Major. Look at this. Talk about handing it to somebody. Wow. Oops. All right.
Yeah,
Josh
he's
covers.
down. Ron's down now.
165 and 38. The best Josh or Codell can do is 203 on handicap. And he tugged that. 610.
He's got to shake that 10 pin off.
Yep.
But
I think the best he can do is 185.
he
plus
did
handicap.
open the door for Josh.
God, yeah.
Wide open.
Yeah. All right, Codell Charvet going to finish the day 163 and 38, 201, respectable, but unfortunately not going to be enough for him to get into the championship match. But he will make $1,000. That'll take care of gas and lodging for him and his family this weekend.
It's a 9-pin match over here.
Wow.
Josh is up 9. And I'm counting the handicap.
Yeah, of course. He's got 3 frames to go. More speed.
High.
Yeah, he tried to fix it with speed and still wants to read early. So leaves the 6. He can still shoot 231 scratch.
He hasn't struck since the 5th frame.
Yeah. Well, if he gets pretty confident enough that he wants to try to do something late, he's definitely going to make a ball change. All right, no problem. Good job.
Still up 9.
Yep.
He's going to force Ron to double somewhere
Wow.
unless he opens.
Sure.
he hasn't opened in nearly 2 games now.
Yeah.
Ron's going to have to double in the ninth, or the 9th or the 10th, whatever.
That looks pretty
High.
good.
Oh, he
Ooh.
did get it.
Yep. That was huge.
He's still up 9.
Yep.
Well, you just about got to get this one, Ron. If you don't this one, you got to punch out in the 10th.
Yeah.
Just to force him to mark.
Sure.
You've been grinding. Make a shot here. I like it. Yes,
Yep. Ah,
sir.
he finally did get that 10th in the kick.
Well, here's the shot, Nick, right
Yep.
here. Strikes here, he goes up 1.
Yeah, he can go 215 if he punches. And of course, Josh can go 231.
Yeah.
So you can just turn the pressure
Yeah.
back over to Kerpick.
He doesn't get this one, I think it's over. Oh, it's a good shot. It's a
Oh, he couldn't get the
man.
7. He liked it.
That 10 pin's going to come back and haunt him.
Oh, the one he missed.
Yep.
Absolutely, sure. So what's that give him? 2-0?
Yeah, he's out.
Good job. 203.
He can go
If he strike.
195 plus sticks.
Oh, that's right. He's in the 10th.
He can go 219 with sticks.
219. So which just forces Kerpick to mark.
A mark. He's got a mark.
Oops, he didn't like it. Yep.
I don't know if he's got a mark.
136. What's he got? 92.
Now. He just needs pin count now.
Yeah. 92 plus 24. So Ron Smith's going to shoot 217 with handicap. So it looks like Codell Charvet and Ron Smith are going to take home third place money. They'll each get $1,000.
He does need a mark.
Well, now that I've given the kiss of death, we'll see what happens.
It's going to come down to that 10 pin that he missed.
Come on, Josh.
Ooh, little high leaves a 4. He's at 199 and 16, 215.
That's not enough. He's got
enough
to cover
yet.
this.
Got to mark.
Cover this and you're in the championship.
Yep.
If you don't,
It's back to Rochester.
he would lose by 1.
Oof.
That's enough.
Good job, Josh.
Okay. And
Neat.
201 plus count in the 10th.
It's 217 plus his count here.
217 plus count.
Yeah. So he's up 1 now if he puts it in the ditch. It's over.
You're so
I'm
you're so
calling this-
optimistic.
I'm calling
Yeah.
this puppy
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
There you go.
And if you want to know what my record is, let me
Oh,
look.
here we go.
906 and 4.
Oh my God.
There it is.
All right, good job.
Kerpick and Barry Powell.
All right, so Josh Kerpick, Barry Powell, championship match on 5 and 6, going for $5 grand. Second place, $2,500.
$2,500 pot game.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, we'll be back in just a moment, folks. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour, Denver branch, our Denver Summer Regional here at Holiday Lanes. We'll be back in just a moment.
Nick's back.
Yeah. I was going to say, Barry's looking at a 7-pin handicap advantage, and I tell you what, he has been rolling the ball great. But so's Josh. Josh can get a little hold here. We'll be good.
My duck.
You're quacking me up. Oh, light. 1-3-6-7. No, 1-2-4-10.
Give it
I'll
a
be
go.
okay.
Give
Yeah,
it a
first
go.
frame. First frame. No biggie. Could be worse.
A $2,500 pot game
Yeah.
if you need it. No.
Okay. So that's all right. 8 out. Frame number 1. Regroup. Get it back.
Josh wanted a practice shot.
Not in true Survivor.
I don't blame him.
Oh, of course.
Try to get it if you can get it.
Sure.
I like
I
that
like
shot.
it.
Oh,
Light
same.
again.
Same.
Wow. Wow. Light.
Boy.
I kept waiting for the ball to set up and never did. Of course, he's at 18.5 miles an hour. He's a little jacked up, too.
Might want to move right just a bit.
Yep. At this point, has to. Shots look pretty much the same. You got the same ball reaction.
Right.
You don't think about this. Don't want to go open out of the gate.
No, and right now your chances of doing that are really good. It's my duck. He goes everywhere with me.
I know.
We're good friends.
That's better. And ooh, 8-8.
Yeah.
Okay, regroup time.
Boy, Barry could make a big pounce.
Oh, please.
Just
Just a mark.
the one thing I've noticed about Barry, once he just gets a little confidence going, man, he believes.
Sure.
He
Oh, yeah.
really believes.
Look at this. Go, go, go.
I know it's early, but he's up 31.
Yeah, sure.
Left. Oh,
It held.
money.
He's got that hold in there. That's Josh should be taking notes. That ball just sat right there and went right to the hole.
If you're Josh right now, you just feel drained. You feel defeated right now.
Yeah.
You're down 50.
Yeah. The only nice thing is you got room. But
And he's got-
50's a hill to climb.
He's got the game.
Yep.
See if he moved.
Change equipment. And all right, got a break. Gets him started. I don't think he liked to I don't think he liked to roll the ball though, even though he got a strike.
Yeah.
And if he's in between equipment, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Of course, he's got Walter Patterson behind him, coaching. I like calling Don Patterson Walter because he looks just like him. I might take him to Vegas and show him to the puppeteer and pull Walter out and see how close he is.
That's not
He
getting
wheeled
there.
it. Yeah, he wheeled it. Oh my God. 5 count on a spare.
No, he's on a strike.
Yeah. Wow.
He's really frustrated
Yeah.
right now.
Come on.
find turkey somewhere.
Yeah.
You could kind of put a little bit on
Or
Barry,
hope that Barry has a brain fart or a bad break here and give him a little bit of hope.
but right now he's just coasting.
Oh, yeah.
Don't miss this, Josh. Don't miss this one. I like
Better.
it. Oh, he got a break.
Yeah. Wow, wow, wow.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. He can still shoot 236 if he shoots it.
Barry Powell going for 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Front 4.
Sit.
Oh, kicks out the 4-9. Are you kidding me? Wow. When it's your day, it's your day.
Barry's really bowled good today.
Really has. Especially since he came in late with that car accident on the way in here. He barely got 5 minutes of practice running through the door. He almost missed the first frame of the semifinals.
I like this. Great
There we go.
shot.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah.
Get some equipment, Josh. Atta boy.
He's up 70.
Oh, God.
Nothing like dropping a hammer,
Oof.
right?
It's not a hammer. That's an anvil. Wow. What a great look with that ball.
Yeah, I mean, he's
The ball just sets right there. There you go. Good shot. Good ball. Remember those of you watching out there, secret to success, secret to getting better is you never give up. If you don't have a look, pull the ball out, make a move, do something. And see the results, see what happens. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose as far as the moves, but that's what the game's all about.
Can't stay with what you're doing.
No. Let's see if he can double up here. I like
Good
it.
shot.
Come on,
Mixed
there
them
we
up.
go. All right. Good job.
And that right there might put a little bit into Barry's
Just
head.
enough, yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, you just have to, little bit of what if
Now,
type of thing.
if he crushes this one,
Well,
I don't know.
well,
Yeah, I don't think.
got 5 frames to go, but he's been perfect through 5.
Great.
6. Yep. Bada boom, bada bing. Or, you might want to buy the first 8 lanes at Holiday. Just take them home.
He'll be able to buy a couple pins.
Yeah, well, yeah, please.
Barry Powell going for the front 7 right here. I like it.
Oh, yeah, when it's your day, it's your day. Front 7. See ya. Come on, Josh. Stay in it, make it a game.
I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
me.
don't blame you.
That's me.
Yeah, 236 max. After a 300 max, and he's also got to spot him 7 pins. You got to like his chances. Come on, there we go. Beautiful shot. Unfortunately, probably a little bit too late. But you know what? I like his game. See, I like his mental capability. Open, spare, and stays with it. Makes a right move. Now he's got a 3-bagger.
He's down. And he's down 71.
Oh, he's closing again.
Yeah. He hasn't. Yeah. It hasn't got any worse.
Yeah, right.
He can still sheet it for 236. It's a good shot.
Ooh! Really? 5-pin? Wow. 215 is the best he can do. It's sayonara, see you later.
Yeah, it's over.
Yep.
He'll have to take second place and $2,500.
That's a shame.
He's not going to be happy about it today, but by Wednesday, he'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I did good.
Oh, he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Most of the time he comes in there and you win. You win 2,500 with the Megapod. It's a
Right.
good week. And, so you got to look at it that way.
And Barry is just going to plan his trip to Vegas.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
He wanted to go in October. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. Good job. Well, might as well see if he can shoot 300 here.
Yeah, just keep it going.
Yeah. It's got front 7.
Front 7. Looks good. Oh, he came high.
All right. Good run. Spares this up. 278 max. He's already got the game over.
It's over.
Yeah. Nope. Okay.
I'm not
It's
even
all
going to finish this. This is wasting my time.
Oh, good.
I don't need that. Well, good for Barry Powell.
Yes.
He won
Very, very
one
good.
locally, what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks ago?
Yep.
Something like
Yep.
Look at him now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you? It's hard to stay focused when you know it's
yeah.
over. You're just going through the motions now.
Can't wait to be done.
Sure.
Show me the money.
Yeah. Really.
Where's Joey? Is he looking
Yeah,
to
he's
get a
here.
loan or something? Oh, I know. He's here. Covered it.
Yep. All right.
Barry can't take the smile off his face.
Would you?
Oh, I'd be like, hell, if I throw 3 in a row, I'm going to be.
Nice. Oh boy, Josh. Show him what you're made of. What a game. He's got such a great game.
Yeah,
Both
he
of them.
does.
Barry's
No,
probably
Barry's
at the
game
peak
is.
of his bowling right
Yeah. It's a good match. There's 7 pins between them. They both bowled good today. It's looked to me like it was going to be these two.
Yeah.
It come down to these two.
And the only difference was in one, it took him 3 frames to get lined up. The other one was lined up out of the gate and it was over. He's going to shoot 245? No, he had the spare.
205. He go 205.
Yep,
15.
215.
215.
231 with handicap.
Yeah. Barry's at 239. Plus his handicap.
And a frame.
And a frame to go. He might do something really goofy. No, I don't. I think I might.
Beautiful. Nice shot. Now what he's going to do, he's going to go home kick himself in the butt because he made.
Well,
But again,
he
learned the lesson.
he didn't. I think he stood exactly where he stood on 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. And I don't think they played the same.
No.
And they were wide right, and he made the adjustment, and here he goes. But Barry just kept striking.
Yeah.
And it took Josh a few frames to get
Yeah.
everything tweaked up, but he did.
Sure. 215 with 2 opens out of the gate. You got to love that game. Boom.
Great
Good
shot.
shot.
What's really impressive is that the way he finished it.
Sure.
He didn't quit.
Nope.
Those are all great shots.
Yes.
And Barry is just in heaven.
Yeah.
So get one more, Barry, just because.
Yeah,
There you
why
go.
not?
It's a good feeling to win.
Oh boy.
It stays with you a while. It's not
That's
just
good.
today, you know.
Well, but you'd say that in the other end of it, when you're struggling, that stays with you for a while too.
Yeah.
It's hard to get up and get optimistic when you're not doing the stuff good. Yeah, 256 and 23. 279 with a strike with handicap. What a great game. Saved the best for last. Although we had a couple 250s in
Yeah.
semis. Games have been excellent.
Well, congratulations, Barry Powell, Jr. No, he's senior.
Yeah.
He's the senior of the
All
bunch.
right.
Very well done. $5,000.
What a match, folks.
Good stuff.
Barry Pell, senior, $5,000 Denver
Regional
Summer
champ.
Regional Champion.
First Triple Crown. This is a Triple Crown?
Well, it was a Triple Crown feature, although
Yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
win them all. But
No.
now we got a serious carryover.
Yeah, you do.
Myron showed me the numbers, but it's
That's interesting, isn't it?
oh yeah.
Well,
I
Nick,
like it. I like it.
I'm glad you and Joanne are doing better.
Thank you. And
And
again, my best to you and your lovely wife, and Scotty and his wife for loss of your pop. Great guy from what I've been told
Yeah.
and from what you tell me. And he reminds me a lot of my dad. He was
Yeah.
both of them are characters.
yeah.
And that's
Well, I'll tell you something. He told I actually know him well, the guy at the mortuary and has the cemetery property. He told him, he said, if I give you 2 weeks notice, can I dig my own grave? Because he's got his backhoe and stuff.
Yeah,
And he
that's
said,
funny.
yeah, Calvin, if you can make that work, so stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's the stuff that you just want to laugh about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's all those memories. That's
And
cool.
I told him, I said, he'd do a better job than you, Tim. He said, I know. So.
All right, folks. Well, we're glad to be back. We really are. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll keep this going. We'll see some other great matches. Well, I have to.
I got to go to Nashville and see Blake Shelton.
That's right.
Me and Blake Shelton are having a beer together. So don't doubt it.
All right, folks. Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers here. I hope you enjoyed that match. It was excellent. Rob Warner to controls Neo Prism Media. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Josh Karpek, great job. $2,500. And Cold Creek Lanes, Lafayette, 2 weeks. Have a great rest of your Labor Day weekend. Be safe. And again, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye-bye, everybody.